What's going on YouTube? Derek here, and I'm bringing you guys a new video. As you can see, big changes are happening. New background, as you can see, there's this new desk here. You can see it's a big, nice desk. So room tour coming soon, probably after too many games. But I wanted to take today to go over the Nintendo Direct announcements. Some really great stuff was announced, and some shocking things that weren't announced, which was a real upset. But let's take a look at the list. I guess I'll just follow the list that I'm reading here. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, really super exciting announcement for me because it's actually a game that I haven't played. I have the PS4 version, but it's just the standard edition, so that is definitely going to be a buy for me. Very cool. Resident Evil 5 and 6 are coming. I doubt they're getting physicals, but I have no idea. I'm in the minority. Excuse me. I actually like Resident Evil 5 a lot more than I probably should. Daemon X Machina, I think is an anime, but the game looks awesome. It kind of reminds me of Virtual on a little bit. Just with, it looks like you have mech flying around, blowing up shit. Very colorful. Looks really good. That's probably going to be a buy. That comes out on September 13th. Contra Rogue Core. Looks interesting. The characters look kind of cheesy. I'm not really big on the art style, but it's a new Contra game, which is shocking. Underrated announcement here, I think, that people are really going to sleep on was Empire of Sin. I'm not really big on, like, strategy games, but it's a Romero game, and it's set in the 1920s, and looks really good. It's multi-plat, so if you want to play it on the other systems, you can, but very cool. Spring 2020 on that. Huge announcement for me and Zach Pack. I know Luigi's Mansion 3. What they showed off, in my opinion, looks really good. Little concerned they still didn't put a release date because the game, from what they showed, looked pretty much done. So that's a little concerning, but it looks cool. The online co-op looks a little cool. Guigi looks pretty cool. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it yet, but it looks alright, so we'll see. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Definitely the #1 announcement for me. This is definite day one. I'm definitely buying the double pack. I know a lot of people are upset because they said that the game is mainly going to only have Pokemon from the Galar region, and it's not going to have that many from the other regions. That really doesn't bother me. I know a lot of people are like fucking pissed about, you know, they can't transfer their Pokemon or whatever. That doesn't matter to me. I'd rather use the new Pokemon and keep the old ones out because they get stale. But I understand people's upsetting with that, but it doesn't bother me, and I'm very excited. November 15th for that. That's a definite buy. Big announcement for people that like Smash, I think. They did announce Banjo-Kazooie, which is crazy. At first, when they teased it, I thought it was going to be a Donkey Kong game. It was very well done, the teaser for Banjo-Kazooie. But that really gives hope for maybe a new Banjo game. You know, the Microsoft's doing their little partnership thing here, so that's pretty cool. They announced, last thing they announced was Breath of the Wild. It's a sequel, is in development. I'm guessing we're going to get that either next year or early in 2021. I haven't played Breath of the Wild, I know. I'm going to get hated on for that. Animal Crossing New Horizons. I have never played Animal Crossing, but this game actually looked pretty cool. And I've gotten more kind of into like life sim games within the last couple years. Also, if you're wondering why I'm looking over here, it's because my other monitor is over here, which I'm reading on. But I can't guarantee Animal Crossing is going to be a day one, but it's not till March of next year. But we'll see. And then some other ones. Link's Awakening. That looks really good. I think it's really aesthetically pleasing to look at. It looks great. But it's got a $60 price tag, which I don't know about that. Cadence of Hyrule. Crypt of the Necrodancer and Legend of Zelda crossover. I didn't really watch that part that much because I wasn't really interested. No More Heroes 3 got announced, though, and that was really cool because Travis Strikes Again just came out like 3 months ago, I think. Or no, 6 months ago. January now, I think, is when it came out. 5-6 months ago. And they said they weren't going to make 3 unless that one sold good, so maybe it sold well. I have no idea. Seiken Densetsu 3, one of the mana games, but they did Collection of Mana, which is getting a physical, and that's going to be a buy for me too. I've always wanted to play those games, so very cool. Huge announcement here for me as a very, very near and dear heart to the Sega Saturn. Panzer Dragoon got a remake announced. That was probably the most shocking announcement. I don't think anybody saw that coming. That series has been dead for years. I don't think there's been a new installment since Orta, and that was on the original Xbox in like 2002, maybe 2003. So, very excited. Some adaptation of Dark Crystal, some tactics game, not interested in that. Spyro the Dragon, really interested in that. Probably going to get that. Still need Crash. Ni no Kuni, that looks good, even though I haven't played the other one still. I don't know if this is the old one or it's a new one. I honestly don't know. Minecraft Dungeons, that's what it is. It's Minecraft, whatever. Sinking City, I barely remember. Alien Isolation, that looked, from what they showed off, looked really, really good for the Switch, and that's, I can't guarantee it's a day one, but it's a definite buy. And New Super Lucky's Tale, which I think was a big one, because that's an Xbox exclusive that it's now getting ported to the Switch, which is really cool. No dates on that yet. I think they said between September and next spring. And new Mario and Sonic at the Tokyo Olympic Games is coming. Looked actually pretty fun, but I can't see that being a day one. That's like when it gets to like $15 kind of game. Dead by Daylight was a cool announcement. I've got a friend that's really into that game, and I've never played it, although it looks pretty fun. It seems like kind of almost like Friday the 13th. Looks cool. And the last game I'm going to touch on is Dauntless. That got announced and looked pretty cool, actually. It's an action RPG. I think it's a free-to-play game, actually. And I think it was only a PC game before this, but I'm not sure. But very, very cool that that's coming to the Switch if you're into stuff like that. But overall, solid conference by Nintendo. Good year. They didn't announce a couple of key things, though. They didn't announce a new Switch console, like a slimmed-down one or a bigger one. They didn't say anything about that. They didn't say anything about Metroid Prime 4 either, which I think was really, really disheartening to a lot of people, which, personally, I don't care about Metroid. I'm not going to play Metroid, but I know I've got plenty of friends that are way, way, way into Metroid, so I know not getting that announcement was very upsetting for them. Other than that, though, I think Nintendo hit a lot of good points, and they've got a lot of great titles coming that I'm definitely going to buy, and there's new stuff getting announced all the time. I mean, this was just stuff showcased at E3. I mean, I'm sure there's way many more games that are going to be coming out now. I swear every time I walk into a store, there's new Switch games I've never heard of. But yeah, so this is going to be probably the last video until next week when you'll hopefully see Florida. I'm hoping I'll have time to get it edited and uploaded before I go to too many games. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.